Jisern, and welcome to Prasang-A-Day. In today's episode, we will be discussing two inspiring incidents that showcase the boundaries, compassion, and selflessness of Pramukh Swami Maharaj. Despite his fragile health, Swamishri left no stone unturned to bring comfort and solace to those in need. Stay tuned for these heartwarming stories that remind us of those profound impact on one individual can have through the acts of kindness and empathy. In 1999, a fisherman's son met with a serious accident in Valsad. He was rushed to the Mahavir General Hospital in Surat. On hearing about the boy's critical condition, Swamishri was pained and concerned for his life. A few days later, Swamishri arrived in Surat. One morning, Swamishri suddenly expressed that he wished to visit that boy at the hospital. Within no time, Swamishri left for the hospital. His car could not reach the hospital gate because of a heavy road work that was going on during that time. So Swamishri walked along the uneven excavated road with the help of his attendant sadhus. Despite his fragile health and 80 years of age, Swamishri reached the hospital and went to the intensive care unit, and he gently, compassionately touched the unconscious boy, his head and heart, with his hands and called him out, "Prashant, Jai Swaminarayan." Then he placed a garland of flowers around his neck and chanted the Swaminarayan mantra, praying for his recovery. Once again, Swamishri blessed Prashant and consoled his father, Shanti Lal, and assured him that his son would get all the help and care that he needed. On leaving the hospital, Swamishri once again went through the ordeal of jumping the 2.5 feet wide ditches and with the help of his attendant santos, and then he walked a quarter of a kilometer back to his car. After blessing Prashant, Swamishri felt satisfied for offering his sympathy and prayers for an innocent suffering boy. There was no fatigue on Swamishri's face for having taken out time from his busy schedule and going through all this discomfort and difficulties for a poor ailing boy. Later, Prashant recovered fully. This incident in 1999, where Swamishri, despite his fragile health and age, went out of his way to visit a critically injured boy in the hospital. This is truly inspiring. It showcases Swamishri's deep compassion, selflessness, and genuine concern for others. Now on to the next prasang. It was 10:30 p.m. Swamishri's car was racing ahead on the national highway in Kheda district of Gujarat. He had been traveling all day for the drought relief work that BAPS Swaminarayan Sanstha was doing. After having visited the Sanstha's cattle camp in Bhavanpura, Swamishri was heading towards another camp in Bochasan. The sadhus and volunteers in Bochasan were waiting for him. Then suddenly instructed the driver, "Take the car to the left." "Are we not going to Bochasan?" the driver asked. Swamishri kept quiet. The car soon turned off from the highway to take an interior road. The accompanying sadhus were surprised at a sudden change in itinerary, and Swamishri had already visited 4 villages that day, and the schedule had been tiring. They wondered whether they were going to another village because the car was traveling speedily on the road to Tarampur. On seeing a signboard, Swamishri told the driver to slow down. "Now take the car inside the village." Swamishri's car entered the village of Limbasi. It was late night there and everyone was blissfully sleeping. Swamishri guided his car with brief instructions of left and right till they came to the house of Dayabai Patel. Then he told the driver to knock on the door. The door opened, and on seeing Swamishri, the members of the family were amazed and welcomed him inside. "Where is Dayabai? I want to see him, as he is ill. I have been wanting to see him for the past several days." As Swamishri spoke, his face showed his eagerness to meet Dayabai. Dayabai was suffering from cancer. He tried to get up from his bed and welcome Swamishri, and "I was confident that Bappa would come," Dayabai said with tears of joy. Swamishri sat on the edge of Dayabai's bed and told him to remain lying down. His soft divine touch soothed the much enduring Dayabai. News soon spread around the village that Swamishri had arrived. Everyone came running to offer their respects. A brief assembly was held and Swamishri blessed everyone. When Swamishri left for Bochasan, it was late in the night. Everyone in the village felt happy and blessed, and Dayabai laid in his bed wondering about Swamishri's compassion for him. He thought of Swamishri's greatness and the grace that he has showered upon an ordinary devotee like himself. Tears of fulfillment trickled from his eyes. Soon, Dayabai slept with blissful joy. Speaking of this incident where Swamishri deviated from his scheduled route late at night to visit an ailing devotee in the village of Limbasi, showcases his immense compassion, selflessness, and dedication to providing solace and support to those who need it. Despite a long day of traveling for drought relief work, Swamishri's intuition prompted him to instruct the driver to take a different route, deviating from their original destination of Bochasan. This sudden change of itinerary surprised the accompanying sadhus and volunteers, who wondered about the purpose of the detour. However, they trusted Swamishri's guidance and continued the journey. So, to conclude today's episode, we discussed two inspiring incidents that showcase Swamishri's boundless compassion and selflessness. In 1999, despite his fragile health, Swamishri walked through difficult, uneven roads to visit a critically injured boy in the hospital, offering his prayers and support. He left no stone unturned to bring comfort and solace to those who were suffering. We also learned about Swamishri's late-night detour to visit Dayabai and ailing devotees suffering from cancer in the village of Limbasi. The act of compassion demonstrated Swamishri's deep concern for his devotees, and he took the time to offer solace and blessings, leaving the entire village feeling happy and blessed. These incidents remind us of how profound impact one individual can have through the acts of kindness and empathy. Swamishri's actions inspire us to go beyond our own comfort zones, to be selfless and provide our service to others, and to spread love and compassion in the world. Thank you for joining us today on Prasang-A-Day, and stay tuned for more inspiring stories about our gurus. Jai Swaminarayan.